Vepacittisutta, Samyutta Nikaya 11.4, with Vepacitti. At Savati. Once upon a time, mendicants, a battle was fought between the gods and the Titans. Then Vepacitti, Lord of Titans, addressed the Titans. My good fellows, if the Titans defeat the gods in this battle, bind Sakka, the Lord of gods, by his limbs and neck and bring him to my presence in the citadel of Titans. Meanwhile, Sakka, Lord of gods, addressed the gods of the 33. My good fellows, if the gods defeat the Titans in this battle, bind Vepacitti by his limbs and neck and bring him to my presence in the hall of justice of the gods. In that battle, the gods won and the Titans lost. So the gods of the 33 bound Vepacitti by his limbs and neck and brought him to Sakka's presence in the hall of justice of the gods. And as Sakka was entering and leaving the hall, Vepacitti abused and insulted him with rude, harsh words. So Matali, the charioteer, addressed Sakka in verse. Oh, Magava, oh, Sakka, is it from fear or from weakness that you put up with such harsh words in the presence of Vepacitti? It's not out of fear or weakness that I'm patient with Vepacitti. For how can a sensible person like me get in a fight with a fool? Fools would vent even more if there's no one to put a stop to them. So a wise one should stop a fool with forceful punishment. I think that this is the only way to put a stop to a fool. When you know that the other is upset, be mindful and stay calm. I see this fault, Vasava, in just being patient. When a fool thinks he puts up with me out of fear, the simpleton will go after you even harder, like a cow chasing someone who runs away. Let him think this if he wishes, or not. He puts up with me out of fear. Of goals accumulating in one's own good, none better than patience is found. When a strong person puts up with a weakling, they call that the ultimate patience. For a weakling must always be patient. The strength of folly is really just weakness, they say. But no one can challenge a person who's strong, guarded by the teaching. When you get angry at an angry person, you just make things worse for yourself. When you don't get angry at an angry person, you win a battle hard to win. When you know that the other is angry, you act for the good of both, yourself and the other, if you're mindful and stay calm. People unfamiliar with the teaching consider one who feels both oneself and the other to be a fool. So, mendicants, even Sakka, Lord of gods, while living off the fruit of his good and bad deeds and ruling as sovereign Lord over these gods of the 33, will speak in praise of patience and sweetness. But since you have gone forth in such a well explained teaching and training, it would be truly beautiful for you to be patient and gentle. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.